تشرفنا اليوم الباحثة دينا ياقوت، والتي ستقدم بحثاً بعنوان Digital Transformation and Sustainability: Strategy as a Catalyst in Driving Real Business Achievements through the Twin Transition for Sustained Competitive Excellence in Small and Medium Enterprises.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Could you please introduce yourself and the title of your research, please?
Okay, I'm Dr. Dina Yaakout. I am the CEO and founder of Conseil Consulting for strategies, formulation and market development. I am also the vice president of the consulting board, the advisory board of the European Marketing and Management Association, and Egypt chair manager of the Global Council for the International Trade. I am also Egypt ambassador in the GWF Berlin, and I am the counselor for Her Excellency Dr. Maya Morsi in the G100 in London. My study is for the digital transformation and sustainability strategy as a catalyst in driving real business achievements through the twin transition for sustained competitive excellence in small and medium enterprises.
What inspired you to choose this area of study?
Well, it came as a normal result through my work with companies and organizations, and with the accumulation and the incremental increase in terms of the sustainability parameters that are being imposed within the mandates for the companies in order to increase their market share and presence on the global scale. The companies are investing heavily in the digital element in order to achieve short-term efficiencies and profits while overlooking the sustainability part. But the sustainability part comes as an imperative dimension when we are talking about the transparency and the fulfilling of the global requirements, the carbon footprints and the carbon taxes and so on. So the companies are investing heavily in the digital transformation dimension while overlooking the sustainable dimension. And the twin transition, which is the subject of this study, comes to discuss the strategy role as an orchestrator and a bridge gap towards bridging the gap between both dimensions for operational excellence.
What are the key organizational barriers influencing the successful implementation of twin transition in SMEs?
Just the first part of the question, please, because I couldn't hear properly.
The organizational barriers.
The barriers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of the essential parts of the study was identifying the enablers and the challenges that organizations are facing when it comes to the implementation of the twin transition strategy. The barriers mainly are coming towards the skill gap because the workforce are not well trained. They did not have enough idea or training about what they are doing. Technology can be purchased, but actually how I am using it, this is what makes the competitive edge in organizations. And this is what's creating the VRIN framework, which is the valuable, rare, inimitable, and non-substitutable mandates of the organization. So one of the very distinctive barriers organizations are suffering from towards the successful implementation is the skill gap. What else? The departmental silos. The departments, specifically the one working on the IT and digital solutions and the sustainable part, everybody is working on its own agendas, KPIs, deadlines, plan, and fulfilling the objectives of the department. They're not sharing what the findings are. They're not sharing the resources. Thus, they're producing a vast digital waste that can be reused again as an asset, circular asset for the company. So that departmental silo is also one of the barriers. Not being exposed to the international experiences of companies who have fulfilled the twin transition is also one of the barriers because it creates some sort of internal challenge towards achieving the excellence in the operations of the organizations.
So we need more training, right?
Yes. More training and more exposure.
What is strategies of training you think we need?
This comes as the exposure. I wanted to talk about the objectives of the study at the beginning because it is very tangible when it comes to the training needs. Creating the VRIN framework, that is to study what are the competitive edges of the organization, because most of the organizations have this concept that what we are doing can be copied. And this is not true because every organization has its own DNA in terms of their market share, their products, their vision, their strategy, their policies, going all down the process. So if the workers or the implementers, starting from the chief transformational officers, the CTOs, going through to the people who really implement, when they understand the vision and the ways of implementation and the technical skills that they are requiring, that will help for the assessment of their capabilities, and then we can define what they are missing and working towards the implementation programs to increase their capabilities.
Okay, thank you. Would you please summarize your key finding and recommendations? Your main findings and recommendations.
The findings?
Yeah.
Okay, I selected 9 companies from the 6 continents. I've chosen companies working from Colombia, from Canada, Germany, Kenya, Australia, Vietnam, working in different industrial sectors. So some are working in the IT and the big data and blockchain, some others working in the agri-tech, others in the foldable solar panels. And I've put the criteria of the 15-10. The 15 in cutting the operating expenses and 10 in creating revenue in eco-innovative products. By studying the behavior of these companies, they overpassed these criteria and they were able even to make 40% savings in emissions and charging 40% premium prices due to transparency from the environmental dimension. So they were able to achieve operational excellence while being small and medium enterprises. We're not talking about the multinational companies because they have already the resources that enables them to bring the best talented responsibles, purchase the highest technologies and so on. But when it comes to the small and medium enterprises, they're having economic and resources constraints. So the findings, when they adopted comprehensively and they modified their strategic point, working as a mediator and orchestrator, they were able to achieve the criteria that was set for the success of the study.
Thank you so much. Good luck. I'm very proud of you.
My pleasure indeed. Thank you.
Because you are my colleague. So thank you so much, Doctor.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.